Hello guys, this is DB Wizard.
What's up?
And DB Salem at your camera.
Right now, like I said on our intro video, we're going to go on to Pokemon Go, sweeping the nation. I'm just going to start out by saying Pokemon Go was designed to get people up, to get people moving, and to have fun. It's not about bashing each other because you're on different teams, which we'll get into in a little bit. It's not designed to say people are fat and lazy. It's just they want you to go out, they want you to have fun. This is their 20th year. It's going strong. They just wanted to make a game so everyone could go out and have fun. They could bring all kinds of people together, and I think it's done a really good, solid job of that. Before I get too much into the game, we'll do a real quick history about Pokemon. Pokemon, I believe, was released in the States in '96. That's the same year Dylan was born.
Yo, what's up?
So, started with red and blue. Green if you're in Japan. So you basically the whole point of the game was to catch them all. There's 150 to catch. The number 1 being Bulbasaur, number 150 being Mewtwo. There's 148 in between the two of them. There's
140. Oh yeah.
So there's different types, different attributes, different attacks, different
Weaknesses.
There's 1,000 things I can get into, but just keep it simple. Basically, it's an RPG and a turn-based attack game with the basic elements and basic attack and defense. We'll probably do another video on Pokemon in general, not just Pokemon Go. So moving right along, there is 3 starters. When you start the game up, you're going to see this professor. I don't even know his name because I didn't bother to read it.
I think it's Willow or
whatever the hell his name. Another tree named Professor. He talks about World of Pokemon, blah blah blah. He doesn't ask you if you're a boy or a girl. It actually lets you pick which one you are this time. In the original games, you can only be a boy. Now you can be a boy or a girl, which has opened it up a lot. Real quick tidbit: in the original animated TV series of Pokemon, Ash Ketchum was supposed to start with Clefairy, but they changed the Pikachu to make it more of a well-rounded, gender-neutral TV show. But back on track here. The 3 starters in the game, they'll pop up for you when you start, so you don't have any Pokemon. Charmander, the fire type, Bulbasaur, the grass type, and Squirtle, the water type. Bulbasaur is a little green frog-looking thing with lettuce on its back. Charmander's a lizard with fire on his tail, and Squirtle's a turtle, blue turtle, more or less.
I always thought Charmander was more of like a salamander.
Lizard, salamander, same thing. Along the way, they evolve, they get bigger, they get stronger, whatever. But if you decide you don't want either of those, you can walk away from them. You walk away from them 3 times, and a Pikachu will pop up with them, so then you can choose to decide to start with Pikachu. Oh, why is Pikachu included in this segment? Well, in the TV animated series, Ash Ketchum wakes up late, can't pick either one of the 3. So he gets a Pikachu that doesn't listen worth a shit. And then Pikachu beats a bunch of Spearows up and becomes Ash's best friend. Surprise, surprise. Well, after you start that, you start catching some Pokemon. You'll see Rattata and Pidgey everywhere. So be prepared to have Eradicate and Pidgeot by level like 3 if you're worth this shit.
That was kind of mean.
I know, I don't care. By level 5, you'll start seeing, well, you'll see them anyway, but you can't get into them until you're level 5. The Pokemon gyms, you'll see 1 in red, 1 in blue, 1 in yellow, depending on which team controls that gym. And why team, which is perfect the introduction here. You have Team Valor, you have Team Mystic, and you have Team Instinct. Valor symbol is Moltres. It's about strength and using your Pokemon to your advantage, more or less. I probably completely butchered that. Please don't shoot me for saying it wrong. Team Mystic is all about the strength of your Pokemon and the evolution stages, and that's from what I understand anyway. And Team Instinct is basically what it says. said, it's all about using your instinct.
Pure ability. It's trying to hit the full innate abilities of the Pokemon.
Yeah, basically. So, Valor, like I said, is emblem is Moltres, Mystic is Articuno, and Instinct is Zapdos. 3 legendary birds, the trio of water, fire, and ice. So here's my little thing about the teams. Without competition, Pokemon would be lame. Like I said, it's a turn-based RPG, which they kind of went away from in Pokemon Go, which is kind of cool. You just tap the shit out of your screen to destroy the other Pokemon, which is fine. Which I thought was pretty cool. They kind of went away from the attack turn-based. Good lord, I cannot speak today. Turn-based attack. Sorry, good lord. They kind of went away from that, which I thought was cool. But the handhelds, like I said, we'll go on to another complete segment about that on another video. So, that was going. Just anyway, just disclosure. Pokemon Go. So the 3 teams, Valor, Mystic, Instinct. We're all rivals. I talk a lot of shit on Instinct and Mystic because I'm Team Valor. Dylan on the camera, he talks a lot of shit on Valor and Mystic. Mystic just kind of keeps to himself, but I know Chad Savin talks a lot of shit on Valor and Instinct. We all talk shit, we all have fun, and that's why me and a bunch of friends have created a new team. There's some people who go through the whole game, they don't go to a gym, they call themselves Team White. They just pretty much stay neutral through the whole game. It doesn't matter to them who's what. They just want to play the game for the Pokédex, which is cool. Me, I'm all about strength. I'm all about being the best. That's why I picked Valor. But like I said, me and a bunch of friends came together, kind of like a Team White idea. We came up with the name Team DK. DK starts to dance for Donkey Kickers. Why Donkey Kickers? Well, because the origin of DK was a scouting troop in Calvert, Maryland, where you couldn't say ass kickers. That's kind of a gray area with a scouting troop, so they didn't really want us saying ass kickers, so we found a way to say ass kickers without saying ass kickers. So DK it was. Basically, if you like to have fun, you like to bullshit, you like to talk shit, and you like to kick ass, DK is probably a good team for you. Our avatars in the game are orange because we don't like really picking sides. Even though I'm Team Valor, Dylan's Team Mystic. I'm sorry, Team Instinct. Sorry, Dylan.
It's all good.
So we obviously chose a team, but based on our individual likes and dislikes, when we all come together as Team DK to kick ass. All right. So now that I've done all that talking. Let's do some facts about Pokemon you may or may not know. In the original games, we're going to go talk some facts right now. In the original games, there was supposed to be a choice for a female protagonist. The female protagonist did not come out until Crystal, but the early fan art suggests there was supposed to be a female antagonist or protagonist, depending on what you chose in the original Red and Blue. In the original Red or Blue, you could only be a male character, which is kind of a turn off for some of the female players. I guess Nintendo wasn't thinking too hard when they did it. But Crystal was the first one you could be introduced as a female character. It was 150 original Pokemon, then 100 more added, roughly 100 more added for Generation 2. I think 150 something for Generation 3. Generation 4, I'm not even going to get into 4, 5, and 6 because I don't know the numbers on them. I know the most recent generation was the smallest generation, being 69 Pokemon.
Really?
Yep. There's only 69 new Pokemon next in line.
Wow.
So here's where everyone's like, oh, you're a nerd, you're 24 years old, you're sitting here talking about Pokemon on YouTube. And well, yeah, I'm 24 years old. I've been playing Pokemon since '96, Red and Blue.
I've been playing Pokemon since about 2002.
So I got a few years on Dylan. Point is, it's a game. Some people say I don't have a life. I choose to have many. That's pretty much any gamer. Pokemon is something I like. I've played since the original Red and Blue. I'm so old school. I remember the infinite rare candy glitch on Red and Blue. I know the duplication trick on Silver and Gold. So yeah, I'm kind of that old school about it. But everyone's like, "Oh well, you're a nerd. You still play Pokemon." You goddamn right, I still play Pokemon. I'm off November 18th for when the new Sun and Moon drop. So yeah, I'm a fucking nerd. I'll be there at midnight. I don't give a dick. I'm just sitting there playing Pokemon. What's up?
I'll go with you and buy a DS just so I can get this shit.
So now everyone's gonna sit here. Well, Pokemon Go's for kids. Well, no, actually, it's not. Nintendo released an official statement saying that Pokemon Go was not designed for children, designed for adults. Now, another little tidbit here. When Pokemon Go opens, it does say, be completely aware of your surroundings. And then it continues to say, do not trespass, do not enter dangerous areas, do not drive while playing Pokemon Go.
Do not have sex while playing Pokemon Go.
Too late. Anyway, just, guys, use some common sense. That's all I ask. It's bad enough we're hearing stories that people are luring up Pokestops and then stealing people's money and taking their phones, and it's a lot of crap. Like, guys, use some common sense, be safe, be careful.
Play with groups.
No Pokemon is worth your life. If there's a nuclear pan 1,000 feet away and it says Charizard's over there, let that Charizard die. Don't go over there and try to save him from the nuclear waste. He doesn't physically exist. Don't risk your physical body over a digital game. So there's a little bit of facts about the game. And if you want to really get into Pokemon, it's actually a lot more than just Pokemon Go. Like I said, there's 20 years of games out, spanning from the original gray Game Boy to the new 3DS. There's one for GameCube, Wii U. There's a massive multiplayer online version. Pokemon MMO.
Is it really?
Yeah, there's an MMO online. I don't remember the URL, or I'd say it, but there's an MMO online. I'm sure you can do a real quick Google search and find it. There's so many. There's mangas, there's animes, there's all kinds of stuff for it. So I'll get into more about Pokemon, I'm sure, because I'm a big Pokemon fanatic. Dylan's got into it pretty good. Chad's been into it. Devin's been into it. Brandon's been into it. We've basically all been into it for a while. So we all know a tremendous amount about Pokemon.
Or at least enough to know something.
Like I said, I could probably go on for days about it, but let's not go there. So we're only doing a real quick segment about Pokemon Go. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, give me something. Subscribe. Let me know if you want anything specifically about more Pokemon. Just give me a shout, leave a comment, whatever. But for now, I'm DV Wizard, DV Salem on the mic.
Yo.
See you.
Peace out.